Coming soon to a podcast feed near you.
Madison is on the air.
Do you love old-time radio?
Yes!
You know absolutely nothing about old-time radio.
Also yes.
Then Madison on the Air is for you. Follow Madison, a modern-day makeup influencer, as she zaps back into the golden age of radio. Every episode is standalone with a wide variety of genres to choose from, like detective noir,
You put the dick in private dick.
superheroes,
So I am in the body of the Green Hornet.
westerns,
Saloon fight! Now this is a Western.
sci-fi,
Dude, the Martian's got a freaking heat ray!
plus classic characters.
Toto! Oh, I gotta get that dog into an obedience class. Really digging Dracula's OG goth style. What if I killed freaking Sherlock Holmes?
And many more. Actual old-time radio scripts adapted.
It's like if the MST3K riff tracks guys were in the movies they riff.
Start at the beginning or jump around to any title that grabs you. New episodes premiere the first of every month.
Find us wherever you get your podcasts.
Akhenar warship! Cease fire! Cease fire!
Humans must be defeated for the glory and honor of the Akhenar.
Yeah. But do you detect any humans inside me?
This is Space Station Lem 5 transmitting on all frequencies. Survivors from any species, please respond if you are out there.
Hey, Lamb. I think you need to add some variety to your show. There doesn't seem to be any intelligent people left alive out there.
But then, what is my purpose?
It's not every day that a spaceship civilization emerges, you know? Also, ladies.
I came here to rally our fleet against a formidable enemy.
All of the General's battleships have been decommissioned and are working as security at our luxury resorts.
They're trying to scrap me alive!
Ha! Take that! Oh, you want some? Yeah! Now that's a hull breach you can show off at a bar.
Guys, I think I found something connected to the species die-off.
My God. What if we stick together instead? There could be better ways to get burned, you know?
What are you talking about?
Lowering our shields, dimming our ambient lights, getting cozy.
But we're...
Spaceships, out now on podcast platforms across the galaxy.
The following podcast may contain some cartoon violence and dark themes and the occasional bit of spicy language. You have been warned. Listener discretion is advised. The fall and partial re-emergence of the Dysfunctional 5.
Previously on the Dysfunctional 5, Dave and Kittie traveled to South America where they located Rick Dastard in a ruinous state of drug withdrawal in a seedy brothel.
It was merely a somewhat low-class hotel.
But before Rick could be successfully extracted from said low-class hotel, our heroes were apprehended by a mafia boss and his goon, whom Rick owed an astronomical drug debt to. But just when it seemed the trio were going to get executed, gangland style, Rick discovered the small stash of cocaine that Dave had left for him. This rejuvenated his laser eyes, and he was able to brutally murder both of their assailants, facilitating their escape. And now, Chapter 4, Granite.
We really have no idea where they might be?
None whatsoever, sir.
How is that even possible? I mean, Granite, the man of stone, is literally a huge man made of rock. How could someone like that just go missing?
Not a trace of him. Believe me, we've been searching.
And what about the other one? The man who cannot be seen?
He, hasn't been seen?
Ridiculous.
I have one theory, sir, regarding the whereabouts of Granite, but we'll need clearance to visit the old house, sir.
What? Why on earth would we need to go anywhere near that place? The luxury detached suburban paradise it was. Cost us an arm and a leg to lease it for those ungrateful cretins.
I know, sir, but...
And what did they do? They trashed the place within a fortnight. Then all went missing.
Yes, we were just as devastated as you, sir. But this is the last place the Granite was seen. Dave seems to think that he spent a lot of time in the rockery.
The rockery? I dread to think what all that was about.
What if he never left?
But surely someone would have noticed him.
He had the ability to curl up and disguise himself as a regular old rock. What if that's what he did? And he's just been there ever since. Kind of like hibernating?
Well, as preposterous as it sounds, if that's the best lead we've got, then I suppose it's worth a shot. Very well. To get access, we'll have to pay the property owners. Again. We lost almost as much in the cost of the repairs as we did taking out and then forfeiting the lease on the damn place.
It wouldn't take long just to check it over.
They're only going to scout the garden and grounds. They're absolutely not to set foot inside the property. Do you understand?
Yes, of course.
And they must not break anything.
Absolutely not.
Or steal anything.
I'll make that very clear.
You certainly will. You'll be accompanying them.
What? Me? No, I can't possibly. I have so much work on here at the moment. I've got 37 budget reports to complete. I'm arranging the annual gala dinner, and the marketing team need me to...
Shut up, Smedley.
But...
That will be all, Smedley.
Yes, sir. Wow, this place is incredible. I can't believe they let you guys have this all to yourselves.
Well, we had just, saved the world.
My entire apartment would fit within the front garden space alone.
Don't suppose they'd let us live here again, would they? The dorm back at HQ is a little underwhelming.
Not a chance. You guys had this place, and you blew it spectacularly.
This house was okay, I guess. But you should have seen the mini palace I had constructed in my home village.
Before they threw you in prison for being a witch?
Yes, of course. Before that unfortunate episode.
I think I saw it briefly, although like the rest of your home village, it was on fire at the time.
Before they threw me in a prison, and before Dave blew everything up, it did look really nice.
Do you remember the party? The big celebration we had after we all got paid?
Sort of. The details are a bit cloudy.
You guys had a party?
Yeah, it was pretty epic.
And you didn't invite me.
Well, actually, it wasn't that great. And we had a mix-up with the invites. Tragically, a few people said they never received theirs.
You and Rick organised it. You only invited your friends and Rick only invited his drug dealer.
Look! There's the stump of that tree you bet me I couldn't incinerate with my laser eyes.
Oh, yeah? It burst into flames, then toppled over and flattened the garden fence.
And then ignited the gazebo in the garden of the neighbour's house.
And the pond that had the expensive koi carp in it. What happened to them?
You urinated in the pond and your piss was so toxic with cocaine, all the fish immediately overdosed and died.
That is awful.
True, but I'd wager they died happy.
Anyway, enough reminiscing. We've got a job to do. So this must be the rockery. Jeez, I was expecting just a few ornamental stones and rocks here and there, but this place is vast.
What exactly are we supposed to do?
This is where Granite used to hang out most of the time. We need to check all these rocks, in the hope that one of them, well, turns out to be him, I guess.
Rocks. I hate rocks. Rocks are so boring. I watched this documentary once about astronauts who'd been to the moon. They all said there was nothing there but mile after mile of rocks. Boring grey rocks.
How are we going to distinguish granite from all the other rocks of a similar size?
Talk to them, call out to him, kick him if you must. Anything to elicit some kind of reaction.
My, the life of a superhero is a glamorous one, is it not? Oh well. Hello, Granite, are you there?
Rock boy, where are you hiding? Is that you? Oh, I nearly broke my foot kicking this bloody boring rock.
Holy shit!
Dave! What the hell is wrong with you? I said kick the rocks, not shoot at them.
Bollocks, am I going to ruin my shoes kicking a stupid rock?
Can I just point out that you have committed an illegal firearms offense in a public place?
I'm an assassin. I shoot people dead in very public places all the time. It's literally my job.
He does have a point there, you know.
Shut up, Rick. Don't encourage him. And what if there had been Granite?
He's made of bloody stone. The bullet would have bounced off just like it did on that rock that wasn't granite.
No more shooting, Dave. The last thing we need is someone reporting us to the cops.
Fine.
This is hopeless. We've checked all the big rocks.
Yeah, I don't think he's here.
What about that one?
Nah, it's in the middle of that water feature.
Strange. I don't recall there being a water feature here.
Maybe the owners installed it recently?
No, that rock is covered in moss. It's been here a while.
Is that rock weeping?
Oh my god, it is! Without water, those are tears.
Granite, is that you? Can you hear me? God damn it, Dave! If you fire one more shot, so help me, I'll take that gun and shove it right up your...
Leave me alone.
It's him! He spoke!
Granite, it's us! We've been looking for you!
I don't want to talk to anyone. Just go!
Hey, Rock Boy. No need to be sad. We've come to take you home. Why don't you get up and come talk to us, eh? Whatever it is that made you so unhappy, it can't be that bad, huh? Right?
Not that bad. Everything is terrible. I'm distraught. I'm awash with sadness and sorrow.
Granite, what happened? Tell us. We can help.
No, you can't. No one can.
Oh, try us. We managed to rescue Rick from a brothel in South America.
It was a hotel. It just happened to be in a seedy part of town.
And Dave saved me from being burned to death at the stake in my home village. See? We help each other out. We're a team, remember?
She left me.
Yep, I knew it had to be a woman.
Dave, stop being so insensitive and sexist.
She was like no one I've ever known. We used to sit here for hours, gazing up at the stars.
Here?
Right here. She didn't talk much. Not at all, in fact. But in those glorious, heady, early days, she didn't need to. I just knew. And then one day, without warning, something changed. She became distant, like she felt nothing for me. Silence. Not like the silence before. A darker, colder silence.
Okay, once again, I am so confused right now.
Granite.
Yes, Dave?
This companion of yours, she was a bloody rock, wasn't she?
She wasn't just a rock. She was my rock. And I loved her.
Seriously?
Dave.
Excuse me for asking, Granite, but, where did she go?
What? She didn't go anywhere. She's right there.
Well, this rock right here, this is what you've been crying about for months?
Granite, this rock is literally just a rock.
But the feelings were real.
Well, I knew he was a little bit desperate to find love, but boy, was I wide of the mark.
Granite, I know it may have felt real at the time, but look, in the cold light of day, no matter how much you wanted this to be real, let's be honest, this is nothing more than a rock. And you can't love a rock. And a rock absolutely can't love you back.
But who else would? Who else could love someone like me?
You've been missing a long time. Things have moved on.
What do you mean?
Yes, Dave. What exactly do you mean?
Control assures me that the boffins back in HQ have got something that could solve all your problems.
They have?
Where are you going with this, Dave?
Absolutely. They've perfected this whole rock-human fusion thing. Control said, within a matter of months, assuming they can find a suitable volunteer, without doubt, they'll be able to muster you up a female rock life companion.
They will?
Seriously, Dave?
100% guaranteed.
Well, I'm stunned. Overwhelmed, even.
You will be, especially when you find out it's all bullshit. Dave?
So what do you say, Granite? Will you come back with us? We've almost got the whole team back together.
I guess. Well, yes, I'd love to. Wow, my sorrow is lifting. I'd forgotten how it felt to have hope. It's been so long.
Welcome back, big boy.
Yeah, you're the only rock I know that isn't completely boring. Come on, let's go home.
Stop looking at me like that.
Are you completely out of your tiny, psychotic mind, Dave?
Look, we found Granite. That's a good result.
And you promised him something we absolutely cannot deliver. Did you even stop to consider how he'll react when he finds out? He's just spent the last year sitting in a rockery, weeping his soul out over a rock. How in the hell are you possibly going to explain this to him?
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. And you saw that rock that broke his heart. She was no good for him anyway.
Dave?
You've been listening to the full and partial re-emergence of the Dysfunctional 5. Chapter 4, Granite, was written and produced by Jim Cogan and starred Ralph Duke as the show announcer, John Kennard as Control, Lauren Deakin as Agent Smedley, Jim Cogan as Dave, Anna Gasecka as Kittie Parlour, Stephen Newhand as Rick Dastard, and Joe Kilcar as Granite, the Man of Stone. Theme music by Jim Cogan, with sound effects and incidental music licensed by Envato Elements. This series has been produced and released exclusively as bonus content for the Strange New Worlds and Spaced Out Tales sci-fi audio drama anthology podcast. And you can check out all our other episodes, including the original Dysfunctional 5 episode that inspired this series, by searching for Strange New Worlds and Spaced Out Tales wherever you get your podcasts. Or by checking out our website, snwasot.com, where you'll find all our podcast platforms that we're currently available on, and our social media and email links. Likes and reviews are especially welcome. And until next time, thanks for listening.